Good morning, everyone. Our today's topic in legal aspect of business is remedies of breach of contract. In last lecture, we have discussed about the discharge of contract, and in discharge of contract, we have discussed that contract may be discharged by breach of one or the more party to a contract. So, if there is a breach in contract, so the Contract Act provides certain remedies for the breach of contract. So a remedy means it it is given by law to enforce the right of uh, aggrieved party, and there are certain remedies given in the Contract Act. First is rescission, second is damages, third is suit upon quantum merit, and fourth is suit upon a specific performance, and last is suit for injunction. So we will discuss one by one. So what is rescission? Rescission means cancellation. So when a contract is broken by one party, so the other party may file a suit to treat the contract as resign and refuse his part of performance as well. So this is known as rescission. Second remedy is given is known as the party, the aggrieved party may claim for monetary compensation. So damages are basically monetary compensation to allow injured party by the court for the losses or injury suffered by him, which is arises out of that breach of contract. So there are four types of damages. uh, Basically there are three types of damages: ordinary damage, special damage, is it is also known as vindictive damages, and nominal damage. So there are three types of damages can aggrieved party may claim. So first is ordinary damage. This damage that arise naturally in the usual course of business. So if there is a breach in contract, so there may be certain damages which is suffered by aggrieved parties, so that damage can be claimed in terms of monetary compensation. So that is known as ordinary compensation. What is special or vindictive damage? So when the damage that a party to a contract know, when they enter into the contract and the loss and they suffer from the loss result out of breach of contract. So these are the special damage which may be much more than the actual monetary compensation. It could add up uh, various things like the mental harassment can also be claimed in vindictive damages. So basically vindictive damages are the punitive damages. So it is claimed to uh, it is basically claimed to punish the parties who are uh, making breach in the contract. So just for example, if there is a breach in promise to marry, so there could be vindictive damages can involve. And in case of wrongful dishonor of check, so vindictive damages are claimed. Then there is third kind of damage which is known as nominal damage. So nominal damage are award to affected party who has not actually suffered any loss, because to claim damages you need to suffer from the breach of contract, and if there is no suffering, then in that case nominal damages can be claimed. So these are the remedy which is to claim damages. Third kind of remedy provided by Contract Act is known as suit for quantum merit. So the phrase quantum merit has a meaning that as much as it earned. So it means payment in proportion to the amount of work done. So whatever obligation a party has, and if for example he has performed one fourth of his part of obligation. So court may order to pay for the 1/4 work only. So when the contract become void, in that case quantum suit for quantum merit can claim. When a person does something without any intention to do it gratuitously, in that case quantum merit is applicable. When one party is prevent from completion of task, then quantum merit suit for quantum merit claim can be claimed. When there is a work which is indivisible, I mean the obligation when it is indivisible or fully or it is badly performed, in that case also the principle of quantum merit is applicable. So basically in suit for quantum merit is done in case of services because they are indivisible. Then next kind of remedy is given which is known as specific performance. So in certain cases breach of contract damages, in that case damages are not adequate remedy. So court may order in such case and direct the party at breach to carry out his part of performance according to the term and conditions given in the contract. So this is a direction by court for specific performance of the contract at the suit of party not in breach. So and the cases for specific performance to be enforced, first is when the act agrees to be done in is such that compensation is not adequate relief. So in the case where compensation or damages is not adequate remedy, so in that case specific performance can be ordered by the court. And the second case, when there is no standard for ascertaining the actual damages. So that means in those cases where actual damage cannot be measured, so we cannot calculate the amount of compensation. So in that case a specific performance order for a specific performance can be given by the court. And last remedy is given which is known as injunction. So injunction is an order of court to prevent a person from doing a particular act in future. So it is basically also known as stay order. So a court may order the party at breach to not perform certain things in future. So this is these are the remedies of breach of contract given by the court. So these are the 5 remedies. So that is it for the day. Thank you so much.